To extra depth and perspective on love. As we witness the Golden Bachelor wedding here on ABC 7, some of us may be wondering if love is truly meant for some of us. ABC 7's Tony Gutierrez brings us this report on how you can make your relationships better.
As people make their list of resolutions for this 2024, finding true love is something that you may be thinking of. Not only did we speak to an expert in the subject, but we asked locals for their best advice.
What's the key to a very successful marriage, I would say?
Obey your wife.
With a new year ahead and many people seeking to tie the knot, one has to wonder if marriage is a necessity in our lives.
Sometimes we think love means I should marry you. That doesn't necessarily be true. Love is not enough. We need that compatibility.
While many believe marriage will solve our love problems, it's important to work in specific aspects in our relationships, according to marriage coach Kimberly Brennan.
Learn how to communicate. Learn how to understand your partner's wants and needs and be available to meet those wants and needs. And if you can't, you're going to have a problem.
And while relationship advice from professionals is always welcomed, there's no better advice than that of Armando and Isela Garcia, an El Paso couple who has been married for more than 60 years.
I was working at a store and she wanted information about the milk, and I saw her, I liked her, so I took out her groceries, and after a while I started asking for a date, and here we are, 62 years married already.
65.
65.
When the Garcias were asked how they were able to maintain the relationship for so long, the main factor they attributed this to was respect and unity.
It's just like she said, it's respect for each other, you know, and when we go out, we'll always go out together. I never go out by myself to the bars or anything. That's the way we started, and that's the way we've been doing it for 62 years.
Knowing that we can't all find love the same way the Garcias did, Brenner says there's one thing you should do when trying to find the ideal partner.
When you go on your first date, you ask the person, who do you admire and why? And they're going to tell you who they should marry. So if the man says, well, I admire my mom, she was stay at home and she took care of the kids and she, cooked 5 meals a day. And the woman is sitting there thinking, I'm a businesswoman. I go, don't take the second date.
When asking Brenner if there was any advice for those trying to make themselves more appealing to others, this is what she had to say.
To be more fun and more exciting and more carefree. And I was watching that Golden Bachelor, and that's probably why he picked Teresa. She was fun, easygoing, lovable, easy to make happy.
An advice that while some may follow, others may have different views.
He needs to treat you like a princess, and you need to treat him like a king. And this is what you get.
Brenner also wants to remind the public that despite carrying more baggage into our relationships as we get older, love knows no age. Tony Gutierrez, ABC 7.
Marriage rates of American women declined from 2011 to 2021, according to the U.S. Census data. Here in El Paso, marriage license applications are down from 5 years ago. These numbers from the El Paso County Clerk's Office. Now, nearly 7,700 applications were requested from the county in 2019. It dropped to shy of 5,600 in 2020, likely because the pandemic. Bumps both in 2021 and 2022, soaring to over 8,300 applications in 2022, likely due to couples who were forced to delay getting their wedding plans back on schedule. And while the numbers are near pre-pandemic levels, 2023 still had fewer couples applying for marriage licenses. The county also told ABC 7 not every application results in a marriage license being issued.